Alrighty, I think I'm live now. So last stream we were talking about Japanese Wikipedia, and I was thinking this time might be fun to try to read the Nihon page in Japan. And this thing is very long, so we're gonna hop around and like see what's interesting. I've not really looked at this at all yet, so we're just gonna see how much we can do. Probably gonna stream for around an hour. So that's something I need to do later tonight, which I just got messaged about. So, yeah, I think, just make the text a little bigger for me. And I believe I can, yeah, I can hide that. I don't know, I might just leave it up, because I am gonna plan to bounce around. Yeah, and then the other thing I want to say up front here is I imagine there's gonna be a lot of words I don't know that I'm not gonna make cards for, because, like, I mean, let's just look at the, like, the columns first. Like, what are the major sections? And is this might still be too small, huh? That's a little better. I don't know. Pull myself a little over to the side here. I want to make sure we can see everything very clearly. Yeah, so we've got Gaio, that's just like the main, like, general summary. Gaio. Kokugo, country code? Kokugo. Kuni no namae. So naming. The naming of the country? I'm already over on Jisho here. Kokugo. Name of a country. Okay. I'm not going to make a card for that because that's ridiculous. I've never seen that in my life. History, of course. Chiri. Geography. Seiji politics. International relations. Disasters. Disaster recovery. Chian. Chian is... oh, I don't have Anki open. Chian is public... like, public decency. I don't know how you would describe it. Public order. There we go. Public peace. Kokka anzen hosho. The security of the country? Yeah, so like military security, economics, education, transportation, right? Citizens, like the citizens of the country, society, health, culture, sports, shigen. The natural resource. I was like, that's resources, right? Yeah, resources of the country. Sekiyu toka. Tourism, footnotes. Yep. Referenced books, related articles. Okay, so we pretty much got all of that. Of those, what's interesting to me? It's a good question. Probably geography might be interesting. I don't know if disaster relations is going to be interesting. Probably not. I don't care about military stuff. The education's probably interesting. Transportation's probably interesting. Definitely society, sports. Not sports. It's like not sports, but culture. Culture, yes. Tourism, probably. There's actually not that much here in some of these categories, huh? Is it an esports section? All right. We're gonna get to it. Let's start at the top. Nihonkoku, または日本は東アジアに位置する民主制国家。首都は東京部。This is Tokyo都。東京都。民主制。民主。So it's a democratic country in East Asia. And I guess the official name is Nihonkoku. Nihonkoku. I'm not sure I even knew that, to be honest. 全長3500キロメートル以上にわたる国土は主に日本列島および、南西諸島 Never heard of that. This is I've actually seen this country before. Well, not country, area. 伊豆諸島 小笠原諸島 古城列島 弓なりの曲線のような形 What? I thought this was like I thought this would be Is this the Ko of Kodoku? That's like what I'm thinking, like a lonely country. But no, it's Ark. The Ko of Ark. What? That's wild. Okay. I've actually seen that before, and I don't have a card for it, so we're gonna definitely make a card for that. Kojo is like... the definition's like, it's curved like a bow, right? That's where the ko comes from. Like the state of the arc. Interesting. Yeah, so the length of like the country is, it spans around 3,500 kilometers, mostly focused in the main island, Nihon Netto. That comprises of the 4 islands, correct? Here's Kojo. Once again. Oh, we're already in geography. I want to get out of that. Yeah, so it's made up primarily of the Nihon Netto, which is the main 4 islands. Oh, and Oyobi. Now, Oyobi is, my thing is broken. Excuse me. Yeah. Oyobi is and. It's like a formal and. So basically, like these curved sets of islands, Niyori Kosei Sareru is made up of. 大部分が地帯に属するが、北部や What is this kanji? I have never seen that in my life. So the northern section, or Tosho. This is the thing that this is not getting a card. I don't care how many dollars you give me. I'm never going to see this word again in my life. So this is another way to say Shima. Apparently. It's not even on this list, though. It's not on other forms. What the hell? Toshobu. I'd be fascinated to know how many Japanese people know this kanji. So a large part belongs to Ontai, which is temperate. Not sure if I remember the exact definition for this, but this is like warmish, I think. Wow. I don't know what's breaking Yomitan. Ontai. Temperate zone. Akantai. This is slightly colder, I believe. Subarctic zone. That's very cold. So, okay, it's saying in the northern regions, in some islands, in the northern regions or in some islands, there are subarctic or nettai, very like warmer areas. Ga chi chiiki ga aru. Chiiki ga aru. Chikei wa kijou ni tomi. The land is plentiful in curves, ups and downs. Kifuku. Ah. Damn it. Definitely remember this this Kifuku card. We're gonna make a new card for Kifuku. But the good news is I remember what that card is trying to do, because the first time I encountered that word like a year ago, I was not able to figure out what it meant. But I remember the context around that word for sure. Like up and downs in a mountain. Oh, sorry. Pretty tired. Okay. Volcanoes. Okario. Oh, the reading for this is so weird. This means like hills. Kyuryo. I remembered the Ryo. Kyuryo. Yeah, rolling hills. Kyuryo. Wow, I actually saw this on a practice test. That's where I got the card for that originally. We'll just make a new card. Kyuryo. I forgot also Wikipedia is really bad for breaking cards, because all these like sixes and stuff, it's all going to get put in there, and the links are probably going to get put in there. Oh well. Yeah, so it's like, well, I guess the image for Kyuryo is a Kyuryo is not like one hill, but like a bunch of hills kind of back to back, I guess. What is this? What is this? Shime? This is shimeru, right? Yes. Shimeru. Why is shimeru being used there? So it's plentiful in ups and downs. The land is plentiful in up downs, and volcanic areas, hills. So mountainous land filled with hills and like volcanic activity. Kazanchi. So area is okay, so it's around. Oh man, I feel like I know what it's saying now, but I can't translate it. So like it's coming up to 75% of the land. Shimeru, like Shimeru, I think when I think of Shimeru, I think of it close off. Let's see what we get here though. to account for, to make up. Yeah, so I think this is the Shimeru. Oh, my pronunciation's crap there. Yeah, this is the Shimeru, I think, that comes to my mind first. To occupy, to hold.
Shimeru.
客観的に見て、そのものが全体の中でそのような位置を持つ。人口は、沿岸 Yep. So it's like beaches. Yep. Hiranobu. Heiya. Oh, that's plains. I know this word, Heiya. That's from Super Mario World. Donut Plains. Heiachi, I think, is what they called it.
Heiya.
No, it was Donuts Heiya. Donuts Heiya. I don't know if I can even pull this up on Chrome here. Nah, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So the population is focused around plain areas and close to the coastline. これは制御区別として47の都道府県があり、日本人、都外国人と数百人程度の無国書籍が駐在し、日本語を通用する漢字文化圏に深めれる国の一つでもある。So yeah, so this is saying it's one of the countries. It's included as one of the countries who use kanji, who have kanji culture. Japanese tsuyo. Is tsuyo is that a word used for common language? But I just think of I think of tsuyo as common use, I believe is what the definition is. So common use of a language. So you could just say Nihongo o tsuyo suru. You can just say that. Interesting. So there are 47 divisions. So there are 47 government divisions called prefectures. Japanese, which are made up of the Yamato Minzoku. Ryukyu Minzoku?
Ryukyu.
So I don't even know this. And then Ainu. I know about the Ainu people in Hokkaido.
Ainu Minzoku.
Gaikoku Shoto. Gaikoku Kei Shominzoku?
Gaikoku.
So I guess these are the groups that make up Japanese people. and foreigners and a few hundred, on the order of a few hundred people who live without any government identification.
無国籍
What the hell is this? I'd be interested to learn more about what they're talking about here, but I don't have the time to read a 138-page PDF. Nor do I have the time to read this, because we're already 20 minutes in this stream, and I've just managed to read the introduction, so that's awesome for my Japanese ability. Oh yeah, we should do the sidebar here. It's probably interesting. So, as the flag, national symbol, Koku no hyogo, as a hyogo like a motto. この運動組織の行動目標などを示したタンクスローガンモットー So there's no country motto. Okay. And we're gonna do the national song. Let's do it. I gotta say the North Korean one is a banger. And every time I've heard this one, it just doesn't have the same, like, doesn't have like a pop to it. It's very like grand and majestic. At least for America, like the Star Spangled Stripes. What do you call that? The Star Spangled Banner. It's got some good jams to it, I think. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's Japanese. Capital's Tokyo. Largest city, Tokyo. So they have an emperor. I don't want to learn the politics stuff. I'm not interested in the politics. GDP. Kenkoku? Is this like when they built it? There are different opinions. I'm not going to bother. Tsuka, currency. Jikantai, time zone. Okay. So, Gaio. Summary. What does it mean exactly by shoucho? Before I hit enter here, believe this is symbol. Okay. Oh, I got it in the end. Well, what does it mean, like, symbol? 日本国憲法は天皇を日本国と保障すると規定している. So, it is defined in the Japanese constitution that the emperor is the Japanese symbol. So, a symbol of Japan is the national flower is the sakura. The national bird is the kiji, which I don't know. The national mountain, Mount Fuji. And there are others. Okay, why the hell is this the first thing that they talk about? That's a little weird. Jisen Kyanko, so natural environment. Jisen Chitai wa Eurasia Tairiku no higashi ni ichi shite ori, Kyō Taiheiyo Kazantai o kousei suru. In it's positioned in the east of the Eurasian continent. And it's part of the Pacific Ocean volcanic area. Ring of Fire. I've heard of Ring of Fire before in high school, I think. It's a island country. The mainland is surrounded by water. So you cannot... There are no connecting land borders. All right, so they're saying it's very difficult to invade Japan from another country. What does this mean? Torimaku umi. Torimaku umi. What? Ryodo o torimaku. You do what to the land? Maku is roll up, right? What is torimaku? God, I cannot do Japanese at all. To surround, to encircle. Okay, so the ocean that is surrounded by land. Huh? I mean, or like the sea? Like, is it talking about the Japan Sea? Torimaku. Mawari o gururi to kakomu. Yep. Yeah, so my card for that sucked previously. Torimaku. Kankyo. So I put chiri or like umi. I don't think I'm gonna really get anything here for Google Images, but I think I get the idea. I get the idea. It's very hard to attack because, you know, Japan's always surrounded by oceans. Okay, here's the definition of the Nihon Retto. Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, Shikoku, Okinawa, Shima, Isho Hondo mo fukumete 14,000 no shima o yusuru. So they have over 1.4 or 14,000 islands, and then the Nihon Retto, the main islands are these 5. I actually thought it was 4, which was a mistake. So Honshu, which is, you know, the big one, And then Hokkaido, Kyushu, Shikoku, Okinawa. And then they're including those 5 in that number, which is a little funny. But they have a lot of islands. Kikokubun wa kita wa akantai kara minami wa nettai made samasama na kikokubun isoku shiteiru. Kubun. As for the breakup of the climates, in the north it is subarctic, and then in the south it is warm climate. So it has a lot of varied climates. It's broken up to a lot of varied climate areas. And because the climate conditions and land, the construction of the land, that's what the Jo is doing. Various natural disasters are easy to occur. Typhoons and earthquakes. Disasters like typhoons and earthquakes are... What is this? Sekai Yusu Kibo. This is like scale numbered world. Sekai Yusu Kibo. Is it like... I feel like what they're trying to say is it has like the most in the world kind of thing. Yusu. This is not numbered. I'm sorry about the cough. Yeah, I actually had this card from another geography thing I was reading. I read like a book on geography. Let's see what my thing was then. And it's also talking, unbelievably, it's talking about earthquakes here too. 日本は世界でも有数の地震国. It's literally talking about the exact same thing. Okay, I think I will just let this card come back. Maybe change the definition. Jinkomen. 日本国民は単に日本人として活に扱えることが多いが、実際は複数の民族で構成されている。So, as for Japanese citizens, it is common for people to treat them only as only made up of Japanese. However, in reality, there are multiple races. It's really made of multiple races. It's made up of, here's Oshime again. It's made up of the Yamato Minzoku, who has as a native language Japanese, but also as a minority, the Ainu people, or the Ryukyu people, are also known. Okay, I'm actually Normally I don't do this, but I'm really, really curious what the translation of Oshime is. Oh, let's pop it in. Is made up. Okay. So that's what I was thinking it was, based off of the Jisho definition. Oshime. That's really, really interesting.
Oh.
So I did not figure that out ever, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that a fair few times. Kika.
Kika.
What? Is this like emigrate or something? Naturalization. No, I've had the music turned off for forever, dude. I don't need a card for that, though. Really, really don't need a card for that. It is a common word, though. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. So in Japan, naturalized former foreigners, and Japanese citizens both live together. It's like, I mean, yeah, duh, but Mukokuseki-sha is statelessness. Kokuseki o motte nai hito. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go any deeper on that. But those guys live too. In 2023, Japan was #1 ranked for men and women both in health lifespan. Is that as the Yoji Jukugo? Kenko Jumyo, yep. And following that, in Japan, it's been a good. No, I mean, good is not written there, huh? In Japan, they have been able, Jitsugen sareteiru is like, they've been able to realize, they've been able to actualize a megumareta kankyo, like a blessed environment, on the topic of health. It's like, dude. Thus, a favorable health environment is achieved in Japan. Shikatte, yeah, that's obvious. Jitsugen shita. Is that achieved? Yeah. Like you have an idea and you would like go in to implement it, right? But I mean, this is that translation is like perfect. IMO, it's like, it just like brings all of the ideas of each of the all the particles and just like spits out the correct English. To be rich in, to be abound in. Okay, so It's not blessed necessarily as in like a monk blessing you, which is, I guess, kind of what I thought it was this whole time. Okay. Okay, we're already 40 minutes into the stream. Let's move on to... We do some of the naming. I was kind of interested in that. 日本という、漢字による国語の表記は、日本列島が中国大陸から見て、東の果て、つまり、アヒの元に位置することに由来するという説がある。So as for the kanji representation as like, you know, Nihon, when you look at the Japanese islands from the Chinese continent, the Chinese area, it becomes it is located at the place where the sun is, I guess. Hinomoto, right? Like, because you're looking at it from the east, the sun rises in the east. So that is a opinion that is had. That is a theory. 近代の2つの憲法の表題は日本国憲法および大日本大国憲法であるが、国語を直接かつ明確に規定した、法令は存在しない。So in the modern two constitutions, there's two constitutions. I didn't even know that. But yeah, so there are in modern times two constitutions. But there is no direct, clear definition of the name, right? 国語を直接かつ So a direct or clear. Katsu is or in this case. Correct. It's and. Wow. Embarrassing. 国語を直接かつ明確に規定した法令は存在しない。Is this not definition? To set up a rule? 判断のよりどころとするため曖昧な内容をある決まった形に定めること。規則などで決めること、決まったことから規則などを決めること。Okay. Well, there's no official or clear declaration of the name in law. However, 日本工業規格では日本国英語表示をジャパンと規定。So in the rules for businesses, Nihonkoku is the is defined, and then the English hyoki, like the English word, is Japan. Furthermore, 国際規格. Oh, that's what you translate ISO as. 国際 standard 規格. Yep. In 3 letters, it's JPN. In 2 letters, it's JP. 時定している。また外務省から発給させる旅券の兵士には4国と。Oh, this is killing me, bro. This whole page is killing me. Foreign Office. 外務省。発給 like distributed. 発給。役所が書類を発行して渡すこと。Yep. Yep. 旅券 I don't know this word. Passport. What?
旅券
Never seen that before. Everyone says passport. Literally everyone says passport. Oh my god, I'm just not doing well right now. Anyway, I do think Japan has one of the best passports of all time, like the sick red color and stuff. Is that Yoken listed right there? No, that's... Is it? The American one is pretty cool too, though. You gotta admit. Okay, so yeah, this is saying, furthermore, on the, from for the, yeah, on the passport's cover, which is given out by the Foreign Office, has Nihonkoku as the is shown. What is this? Kikukamonsho. So this is this symbol, Kikukamonsho. Hore de Nihon o sashi shimesu hyoki ni wa touitsu sarete orazu Nihon, Nihonkoku, Honpo, Wagakoku naro ga konzan shiteiru. So in the law, the like phrase that is used to define to represent Japan is not combined into one. They use all of these phrases mixed in. Oh my god, there's a whole thing on pronunciation. Yeah, should I just move on though? I've done shockingly little of this. I kind of thought I'd do more. I am interested in this though. Let's see what they say about the pronunciation difference. So, 日本、2つの呼び方がある。どちらも多く用いられているため、日本政府は正確な読み方をどちらか一方には定めておらず、どっちの読み方もでも良いとしている。So the government has not declared either one of the pronunciations as correct, and they're saying either one is okay. 7世紀の後半の国際関係から生じた日本語国語は当時の国際的な、読み音読みで日本 I don't know this. Go on. ないし、Jippon Kanon. What is this? God. Update, please. Go on. So that's a machigaeta pronunciation. Itsu Nihon no yomikata ga hajimete ga sarakate nai. So it's not defined when the Nihon pronunciation started. And in Kana writing, Nihon was started being used. I guess they're still talking about the 7th century and the later half of the 7th century. Heian Jidai? Heian Jidai wa Hinomoto tomo wakun sasareru you ni natta.
Wakun.
So Hinomoto was also used as a pronunciation in the Heian Jidai. Okay, I don't care anymore. その他の言語. Ah, this might be interesting. 英語の公式のな表記は Why is it na, not no? 英語での公式な表記はCan I get let's see, actually, I want to make a note on this. Give me 1 second. Keiyoshi wa Japanese. Okay, yeah. That's the adjective. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is that interesting. Oh my god, this is so much, dude. Meireiki. I learned this word the other day. From Yudogengo. This is like the founding era, like the early days kind of feeling. Dawn of a new era. Okay, any of these I'm particularly interested. Punka. Yeah. I don't know. What do they have for Kanko? 日本国内には旅行先として人気の観光地や、娯楽、レジャー施設などがある。文化的な観光地名や東京、ディズニーランドなどのテーマパークも観光地として人気がある。In Japan, as a place to travel, there are popular travel locations and leisure establishments. 文化的な環境名所. So, culturally significant, famous places, or Tokyo Disneyland, theme parks could also be like popular places to travel. And then also popular places to travel might be onsens, are particularly liked. There's pleasure, leisure resorts. Okay, that's all they wrote. And this is resources. 日本は石油を大半の輸入しているものの国内にも石油がある。また日本の両海にはメタンハイドレート。メタンハイドレート。I don't know what that is. が埋蔵しているとされている日本の金鉱山の代表にがある。Some mountain is a particularly good mine in Japan. And then they have this thingy, methane hydrate. So they're saying it typically Japan is doing the bulk of their oil as imported goods. New, right? Import. Yeah, so 外国の産物を買い入れたり。Okay. Sports. Yeah, I don't care. This is a description of all the culture stuff. What do they have for education? 教育段階、科学技術。This is all like recent stuff. They're just saying they're good at science, I guess. Yeah, economics. All right, honestly, I think I might just give up on this stream, dude. This is a lot less interesting than I thought it would be, because I guess like it's just like fact. And it's not really presented in an interesting order, I guess. Like when I was reading my geography book I was talking about earlier, like it was actually pretty interesting, but like I feel like I have to do work to find what's interesting here. And also I'm just getting killed on the sentence structure. I think we can give geography a shot though. This might be interesting. 日本は明治以来憲法における平等規定がなく、それは比較法学の観点では特殊なものであった。So after the Meiji period, there was no definition. According to the Constitution, there was no definition of the land of Japan. What is this? Comparative law. I mean, we're getting into some like dank stuff right now. Yeah, okay. So I think if I'm going to give this a rating, I would say this is basically incomprehensible for me. It takes significant work for me to get through this, and I mean, especially translating, but I feel like if I wasn't translating, I would just like not even realize what I was missing. Like especially Oshime, we spent like a minute on that and I didn't know that. Or I wasn't interpreting that correctly, I guess is a better way to phrase it. News articles were definitely a lot easier than this, for sure. Maybe I'm just bored of it. Maybe it's a bad selection on my part. But I just feel like it's not really even presented in a order that's reasonable. Like especially this culture section, it's just like a paragraph of like, I don't know who would find this useful. I mean, I guess if you didn't know about any of this stuff, maybe, but like, I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah. I gave it